'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, they'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, they'll be calling me royalty.
Welcome, everybody. Anthony here with the Bulbaritos, bringing you a brand new live stream. And today we are firing up the second of two casts that we are going to be doing today. We just finished up with the 13 UTC cast between, oh my goodness, DQ39 versus SV68. Was very entertaining. It was our first ever vertical cast that we've ever done in Rise of Kingdoms. And I'm not sure if anyone's done a vertical before. So it was awesome learning experience. We are going to be retooling a couple of things probably next week. So it won't be for this match based on observations from y'all. So if y'all are on our vertical stream, let us know. We're always looking for feedback. I also switched up so it makes sense to some of y'all. My wife says that, and I said it in one of our recent Fortnite videos at the very end, she says that my laugh, when I just laugh normally, that I sound like Tickle Me Elmo. So I officially have added in the emoji for Elmo. So whenever I laugh, y'all are more than welcome to spam the Elmo emoji in the chat. But that way y'all don't get freaked out when y'all see an Elmo emoji and don't know what the hell's going on. So it should be a good time. So we updated one of the emojis for those members that are in our chat. So, oh my God. Doesn't get old, but there it is in the horizontal chat. Y'all enjoy that. But yeah, we're going to be casting over Mimi and 93L at 15 UTC. So I'm excited. Let's dive into it. Let's switch over. Make sure y'all say hi. I always love giving y'all appreciation for coming and hanging out, whether you're in our horizontal stream or in our vertical stream. There are some nuances to both of them. So I am excited to have all y'all here. I know that there's plenty of casters that are out there. So truly from the bottom of my heart, it means the world to me. And hopefully y'all enjoy your stay. And if you do, smash that like button. Consider subscribing. We do variety content from everything from mobile games such as Rise of Kingdoms all the way to first-person shooters such as Call of Duty and Fortnite. So if you want to be a part of an amazing community, definitely consider subscribing. And welcome to all the new subs that came in from last time. So, all right, let's flip over. I got some water this time, and we'll figure all that out. Give me 1 second. Let me fire up some music. La musica. Give me 1 second. Let me see. The Tickle Me Elmo. Oh my God, I can't. Oh shit. That's too funny. Yo, Hardcare, how's it going, homie? Good to see you. All right, so this is where we're gonna be, fam. We are gonna be with the Mimi and Drew Carey show. The Mimi versus 93L. 93L and Enjoyer. Here we are. Hell yeah. I appreciate y'all. All right, we got, let me get into spectate. There are several good matches that are gonna be going on at 15 UTC. But we chose the Mimi one just because if there's a stumbling block for a team, it's Mimi when it comes to beating teams like this. So there's potential for an upset here. The odds don't really show that, but I am excited for it. Let me see what other ones were really good. This one I think is going to be really good as well. The 698K versus E301 I think will be a pretty solid match. I definitely see 698K winning it, but I think it should be pretty competitive, probably going into the last arc. The one that we're going to be casting over, Mimi 93. Mimi taking that L. Bilbo, good to see you, homie. Share the streams out. Whether you're on vertical or horizontal, we are on both. I see Bilbo opening both. Yeah, Sammy Sosa that. I love it. And make sure y'all drop likes. It lets me know. The vertical's been crushing, so I'm beyond excited for it. And moving forward, I didn't make the announcement in our Discord, but moving forward, all streams for every game will be both vertical and horizontal. That way y'all can it's really kind of love for y'all. That way y'all can enjoy the streams in whichever facet y'all want, whether it's a vertical format or on your desktop. However it is, we don't want to gatekeep the content, so I want y'all to be able to enjoy it wherever you are. 698K E301 will definitely be running on my phone at the same time. Exactly. Yeah, it's gonna be a real good one. Let's see any other ones. I think most of those are gonna be smoke shows. And then I think there's a couple in Anubis that I know of. Let me see. This one is definitely, I think they're both at the 19 UTC slot, but I don't think I'm gonna, I want to eat and relax, so I don't think I'm gonna do the 19 UTC, but if there are matches that I would suggest you watch, it's gonna be the B2B in the 89 VC match versus or that one, and then I think DVL 60MX is going to be really good as well. And those are probably the two I would definitely keep our eyes on, because there's potential for upset right here. And this one, I think a lot of people keep thinking that this is the old team from last season, and it really isn't. So there is potential for upset on this one as well. Let me see. D's, will there be codes? I don't have codes, unfortunately. Sorry. I wish. Trust me. I've asked Lilith for codes for years, and they always said it was not possible, which we all know is full of shit. So it is what it is. It is what it is. So sorry I can't offer you that, but what I can offer you is pure entertainment from a big Mexican guy named Bulbaritos. That's what I can offer you. Not so early in competition. Hardcare. Oh, for Mimi? We are 5 minutes out, I think. So we can chat before we do it. Do me a monster favor, fam. Before we hop in this match, I want y'all to put your prediction. I want you to put either Mimi in the chat or 93L in the chat to let me know which team you think is going to win. Not so early in competition for the codes I meant. Oh, I got you. Yeah. I'm not sure on the official. I don't really keep track of it right now. Yeah, the codes and stuff, I've always said that I never understood why they didn't do it. But it is what it is. I think they said they didn't have the system set up to do it, and I was just like, then build it. then build it, right? You've had 5 years to build it. Let's see. Where's the match? Yellow. All right. Ah, the official one's doing it. Excellent. Well, we'll be competing with them. Not really. Nah, they should have a huge pull on this one. But it's based on name, so. I escaped jail, hamster. Oh Lord. If you escape jail, just keep it clean, brother. Keep it clean. 93L by 5K. Okay. No. How's it going, buddy? Iceman, good to see you, brother. Ice, baby. 221. 2 minutes 21. Get your votes in. Put it on the chat. Let me know which ones who you're voting for, whether it's Mimi or 93L. And if you're bold enough to call the number, the figure that they're gonna win by, kudos. I appreciate you. My prediction, I think I'm gonna call like the ultimate shot, right? I usually do this. I think Mimi wins the first arc, loses the second, and then 93 holds the second arc for the remainder of the match for the most part. Occupation. Man, this one's hard because Mimi is actually pretty decent at occupation. I think Mimi will have a slight advantage in occupation, but I think 93L will keep it pretty close. I think the arcs are what's going to make the difference in this one, because 93L will get the second one, and that's kind of what's going to take over. Neither one of them really does like tremendous provisions, but I think 93L will beat Mimi in provisioning slightly. Tough match. Yeah, it's going to be a tough one for sure. Frozen, good to see you. Boba! Jibat! How's it going, buddy? I put all my coins on L. Call me brave. I love it. You're brave. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him. Oh no. Oh no. So those of y'all jumping in late. So it makes sense to y'all. My wife told me on a Fortnite stream that my laugh sounds like Tickle Me Elmo. So I added the Elmo emoji for my members to use in the chat. Whenever I laugh, you're more than welcome to spam the Elmo emoji. All right, 10 seconds. Here we go, fam. 10 seconds and we are hopping in. 93L by 3K. I'm thinking it's going to be somewhere like 2,500 to 3K as well. That's what I'm thinking. All right, here we go. We are hopping in. Just like that, we are in it. Let me make sure. If you're on the vertical stream, fam, let me know if there's small tweaks you want me to make. I am going to try my best to verbalize some things that you're not going to be able to see, but I think it will only add to the cast, right? So just let me know. Probably the hardest part on vertical is the break off, but outside of that, I'm figuring everything out for the most part. So we have our vertical cast going right now. We have our horizontal cast going. We are flooding right now. People are loading in. Got about 2.5 minutes. I'm waiting for them to kind of load in, and then we can do the click throughs. All right, looks like I think this is 93L. Let's start with them then. Here's the expert pro tip. I got to figure out. Yeah, I'm still figuring this part out. Yep. This one's a little bit harder to do on horizontal or on vertical. Sorry. Gotta do it right here, right? Yeah, there we go. Boom. Look, I'm nailing it. Nailing it. Bam. Nope. Bam. Nailed it. Bam. Nailed it. This one's probably the harder part, is nailing it so that all the figures aren't getting cut off by the screen. Are getting cut off by the screen. All right, there we go. Oh, it's Bay. Bay, Bay, Bay. Oh, baby. Oh, that one got cut off. 100% got cut off. Let's go. I got a minute 26. I don't know if we're going to get Mimi's team. I'll try my best. But I'm used to just kind of really clicking fast. But I'm working on the horizontal. Oh, yeah. No. Oh, yeah. Right there. There we go. Let's get these. Bam. Nope. Bam. Got him. I don't think I'm getting it. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's get Mimi. This one's gonna have to be decently quick. Got him. Oh, I missed this guy. Boom. And the reason I do this, fam, is so that if people want to come back and rewatch streams, you can kind of already see who the starting lineup is, see power, do all that kind of stuff. And so it just kind of just for informational purposes.
Invincible.
Mimi is going to be very stacked though, so it's going to be interesting. We're going from like a 5 or 6 billion team to almost a 3 billion, so almost double the power. So this one's going to be pretty insane. It's going to be a lot of heals. You know, they've been farming those gems. Gem heal 93. You won't. All right, gates of hell are opening in 3, 2, 1. And we are off to the races, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck. GG's to both teams. Hopefully y'all have a blast, and we are excited to be casting over this one. Mimi coming in late. All right. So the way I'm going to do this is I am going to do separate splits, because on the vertical one, I can't capture both on the screen. And then eventually we'll go all the way out. Okay, so we are going to look at Mimi's first, see what the break off is looking like right now. And then as we progress through, we'll switch over to 93L, look at their break off, and then we'll zoom all the way out and see everything. Is that all my music? GG's? Nope, it was not. Very nice. All right, Mimi. Oh, bro. Let's shame them. Come on. Okay, he jumped in. Very nice. Okay. I thought we were about to shame somebody. Looks like a pretty traditional split right here from the side of Mimi. They are hopping through some outposts to get through, which is always what you want to see. Let's see who's going to be getting. It looks like 93L already got into their first obelisk on the top. Let's look at 93L's break off here. All right, we're getting closer to where we're gonna start showing both of them. Let's switch back over to Mimi real quick. Looks at even split, top, bottom. Maybe a little bit more slightly on bottom, possibly. And then 93 looking always organized. Look how even that is. Oof. Looking good. It's looking good. Let me see if we can start. I think they're getting closer to the center of the map. We should be able to start squeezing. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. Got the optimal view right there. Woo, 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 woo. And we'll zoom in here in a second as fighting will start to resume for these altars and shrines, as they're going to be opening up here in a couple minutes. All right, let's get in here. Start looking. Spread. All right, got our first 93. Oh, let's see what kind of marches. We're doing a lot of Well, Jones, okay. Loving it. Loving it. I'm loving these combos though. You can tell that they've optimized their combos. Less Nevskis on the side of 93L. Definitely no Guan, super slow. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Feeling out for some info, trying to see if they're parking over here, which is a good move. I love that. All right. Mimi's starting to posture forward. Got 85 seconds before these open up. I would say this. When it comes to standing still, I think this initially off the break off only benefits the team that is closest to that structure, because they can instantly pretty much reinforce a lot or like refresh their marches when they die off. I think you have a long trek here, so firing this off a lot earlier is always going to be more beneficial. All right, here, I think Mimi's going to start pushing in. They're waiting for these final marches to come, and all hell is going to break loose. Let's see. 93. Oh. Looks super spread out over here. Ooh. All right. The battle for Middle Earth has begun. Let's go. Another sad face already. GG's. 20 seconds till the altars and shrines open up. Let's see. I do like the positioning for 93L. They are forward north of the structure, which is going to help them. Look at this guy. Oof. Get in there, brother. Get in there. See who gets in. 2, 1. Mimi gets in. Oh no. Oh no. It looks like, let's go flip over to the other structures real quick. Oh man, 93L gets in this altar and they are running train right now. You should see them split off right here and then start to push right here. They're very organized, so I want to see them push up. They're going to solidify their garrison and look, perfect. It's like I know them. It's like I know them. Ooh, here they come. They might have to kill a couple of these marches, yeah, and then just leave the rest. Let the garrison do its deed. You know what I mean? I would give it like a minute, and if nobody's come to that positioning, then you push all the way into their obelisk. Ooh! I like this bot lane. I like this. Like what I'm seeing here. The reinforcement should be coming up from the back. Oh, bro, he went back. Oh no, what are you doing, bro? Go Thor. Shame, shame, shame. Should have just joined your friends over here, brother. Just left y'all high and dry. Somebody give him the business. You know what I mean? In the chat. Just coming for this obelisk. Let's see. I want to see the play. Right now, it is 2 altars. So each team has 2. Oh yeah, they got a garrison in here. Oh yeah, but they're gonna do their job, which is kill off their marches. I'm kind of convinced that 93L assesses that Mimi is stronger in open field. We may see 93L play structure game. It's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a tough one. Mimi's definitely, I think, gonna have the advantage in mid because of the marches, the open field. But what I would say is the skill usage is usually very suspect on Mimi. So 93L could, if they optimized on their combos for skills, it could be provide for very interesting. So let's show each lane now. Here's the bot lane right now. Look at the blue, baby. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Richard! No, Richard! Ooh, they're gonna port him out. Oh, bro, he's getting the nasty. Oh, no. Just in time for him to rotate mid. How's it going, Axe? Is it Xnello? How's it going, buddy? This guy's getting the absolute business right now. We're gonna start rotating mid here in a minute. I'm gonna zoom out after this guy gets the stick. All right, let's zoom out real quick. Probably put Richard on the wall, so Mimi took forever to kill Marches. That is, yeah, that is. I think in that case though, so they are late to mid. Yeah, they'll be late to mid. So let's zoom out. Let's look at these lanes real quick. This is bot lane. Not bad, to be honest with you. I think they flipped this. Yeah, 2.5. They just flipped it. They'll probably reflip it back. But these guys are going to be super late. All right. So if you're 93L, you don't worry about this. These Marches have to kill themselves off now, or else they're going to be extremely late. Here's our mid rotation right now. You can clearly see 93L are bringing the numbers, which is good to see. And then starting zones, all these for the second arc. It'll be around 4 players left. Everybody pretty much will be ported forward at that point. I do like the play from Mimi to pull this. I just don't like that they pulled it so early. I kind of wish they would have pulled this when they were going to start approaching mid for the fight, because then you get that loss of buff on the side of 93L. So there's your top lane. All right, so top, bottom, and then mid, as we see. And they're filling each other out right now. It'd be interesting to see what skills everyone uses. I think some teams are still using to the death. I'm not a huge fan of that, fam. I'm really not a huge fan of it. I think there's so many combinations that overpower to the death or can counter it, that it doesn't make it worth the 6 points that it requires to pop that. I would rather pop Heaven's Grace twice than pop to the death in Heaven's Grace. You could add a speed skill. You could add so many things that I think are going to make your team a lot better overall across the map. So I think that's something that teams will start using. Also, I know that utilizing, let's see if they use energetic. I didn't pay attention. Yes. So both teams are using energetic. So there are a bunch of different strategies that can be used with energetic that I think you're not going to necessarily see in top 32, but in top 16, I think you're going to start seeing it. Oh, damn, 93L didn't get first occupation. Yeah, it's okay. Delayed occupations aren't bad, to be honest with you. Unless they're going to be attacking it, then it doesn't really matter. But I do like that I'm seeing 3 altars on the side of 93L right now, but only one of them is ticking for points right now. Let's look at the points per minute, slightly in favor of Mimi, but for those y'all who can't see the map, it is 3 altars in possession of 93L right now. Oh man, he's giving him, okay. I found that emoji to be a little creepy because you can't see his hand. It just has like a float, or his wrist. It's just a floating. All right, let's go. We got a minute left before the arc is going to spawn, and we are going to have our first arc between Mimi and 93L. Slightly in favor of Mimi right now, but once these altars start ticking over, this could turn in favor of 93L. All right, let's see. We've got 40 seconds. Let's click over some of the structures real quick. This is ideally when you want to be seeing when Mimi would have been capturing Shrine of War to really get that additional buff. I'm not seeing anything here. Lion King Total Vision coming out on the side of 93L. Here it goes. Mimi Total Vision as well. Is somebody going to pop Heaven's Grace? Okay, they decide to go with Bogged Down instead. We did see in the previous match they popped Heaven's Grace off the rip, but both teams mirroring each other in mid as we begin our first fight for Arc. I do love that 93L are being the aggressors, especially in this situation, knowing that Mimi possibly could have better, more powerful marches, but we're going to keep our eyes on it. We are seeing some sad faces on the side of Mimi. 93L holding up pretty tight. The Arc is getting grabbed from the backside. 93L grabs it and he's off to the races. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Poom Squad. He is Audi 5000. Book it, homie. Run, Forrest, run. Ooh. He's booking it. He's booking it. And he dies, but good Lord, he ran pretty far. All right, you should see indicators getting popped from 93L. Oh my God, look at all the sad faces. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Just absolutely getting melted. But Mimi pulls the arc. Oh my God, look at the sad faces. Oh, oh no. Oh my, bruh, what is going on? 93L GOAT? Hello? Goated? Bruh, they absolutely smashed them in the middle. Holy shit. Smashed them. Just smashed. Let's look at the altars. The altars were ticking over at the same time. Oh my God. The points per minute plus the arc plus, oh my God. Jesus. Well, okay, so here's the key. Put it in chat, guys. Do you think 93L is going to hold the arc? Or are they going to capture it? I'm not going to lie to you. I feel like if you're 93L, this is your shot, right? I don't know if you want to rest everything on one more arc. I think that was pretty dominant. They are going to be low on skills. That would be my only reservation, is if you think your marches aren't going to last against Mimi's without skills, I think that would be the only reason I would hold for maybe a couple of minutes. But they definitely should not hold half a match, for sure. You're going to hold? I think that 93L needs some sort of skill to kind of bump them a little bit. I don't think they have the march quality to just play them straight up. But I will say that was really impressive. That mid fight was very impressive. All right, here we go. Let's look at structures. It looks like 93L is doing phenomenal on structure game, fam. Oh, oh my God. Look at that. First occupation or occupations were kicking in. That's probably where the score comes in. They got those late first occupations. Good Lord, though, they blasted them in middle. Because 93L taking out the rally. This one should be good as well. Let's flip flop to a couple of other structures real quick. Mimi back fighting on their back foot. Oh man, this one's gonna be a tough one. This one's gonna be a tough one, fam. But if y'all are enjoying the cast, do me a monster favor. Share it out with a friend. Drop a like on the stream. It's free, costs you absolutely nothing, and helps us out tremendously. And consider subscribing to the channel for all your Osiris League content we are going to be bringing y'all for this season. And for those of y'all who can't see the map on the vertical stream, 3 altars are still on the side or in the color of 93L right now. That is one of the optimizations I'm going to try to work on for next week. I'm going to try to do an instance and crop all the way in on the map and then put it like in the lower right or something like that. That way I don't have to, y'all won't miss out on the map part. I'm also thinking about adding the icon for the arc somewhere on the stream too. That way y'all can see when that's going to spawn too. So there are slight optimizations. If you are enjoying the vertical, let me know if there are other things that you think of. It's just stuff that I didn't even think of when I was setting it all up, but we'll get it there for y'all, fam. I want y'all to be able to enjoy it and not miss out on anything. Max hold. Yeah, they will hold max hold. Here's my problem though. Here's the problem that I have with max holding. Are they going to be able to, if this was 93T, I would be like, do it, bro. I don't know how good 93L's occupation is going to be. That's my only worry right now is occupation for 93L. Because as you're seeing, once Mimi can load up, the swarm is going to be pretty nasty, right? They're bringing it back. They're leveling off structures, and then Mimi is going to start pushing forward. So now the ultra game is in favor of Mimi right now, but none of them, I believe, are ticking over. Yeah, they're not ticking over, but in 30 seconds, they'll have 2 altars to 1. Let me see this one. This one's already in favor of Mimi. Let's see. I think this one's getting contested. That's my only worry is that. Then it resides, that point gap is going to get so small that they have to win the second arc in order to win. That would be my only worry on 93L. right, we got a little sentry popping in. Max, hold the line. They're pulling Leonidas in the Great 300. Hold. All right. But I will say this. Y'all can't say anybody in chat that you're not impressed that a 2.9 billion is playing this tight against an almost 6 billion power. That's why I always tell y'all, once you, it's a lot of strategy, but once you get to a certain threshold, it's about how much you're gonna heal more than if your team is better just because of power. 885N versus 1188, NBK versus Wib. All no show. 885N didn't show. NBK Wib, bro, that's so depressing. Yeah, that's what I keep telling Lilith. Like, there has to be like repercussions for not showing. Like, there's so many teams that would actually show even if they were gonna lose, but like taking rewards or doing something, like there has to be something, or they can't show for the next match. Like, you have to make it where it's something that people are gonna show, right? Or else it's just hurting them. Because the no-shows are annoying. There's so many teams that are popping 50% expansions and doing all this stuff, and then for a no-show they just wasted all that. It's like, bro, that sucks. And I brought that to Lilith's attention. I'm like, hey, if there's no-shows, y'all should be giving them back their expansions and shit that was popped before the match, because it makes no sense. Then you're just having people waste shit for no reason. TCG9 had Kingsland, but that's really disappointing. It is what it is. I think my statement with when people bring up Kingsland or like KVK and Osiris League, fam, if you are gonna lose KVK in 1 hour, bro, your kingdom sucks. Just is terrible, right? Like, it has to be really bad if you are gonna completely lose in 1 hour. There's no way. There's no way a kingdom loses KVK in 1 hour. So if you can't have a backup garrison or backfill a flag, or if you can't strategize, then you're probably already doomed. Being perfectly honest with you. All right. 449. Okay, so Mimi's slightly bringing this back. What I suspect is going to happen is they're going to bring this all the way back. There is 7.5 minutes before the arc has to be captured on the timer. In that 7 minutes, the score will pretty much get nilled up. And then once it's nilled up, they'll capture it. They'll be up by 3K, and then we'll do the whole dog and pony show again. Age-old excuse, pinch. You know, it's one of those, like, every time somebody says it, I call them out, because I'm not telling that you're saying it. I'm just saying when kingdoms use that as an excuse, I'm like, there's no way that you're losing KVK in an hour, right? I can tell you 4 flag placements to place to back flag, and it will take an hour for them to burn those down, and you are exactly where you would have been. So it's just about their lack of strategy more than it has to do with anything else. Nini looking tight. I really wish this notification was higher. Let me see. 885N are talking in my LKC instead of playing. Oh, bro. TCG had Kingsland. Let me see. That bot lane, yeah, the bot lane's getting. They're both looking really good, but 93L's bot lane is looking. I'm very impressed. They're deflowering Mimi's flower. Like, it's getting pretty tight. Keep it tight, keep it right. You know what I'm saying? Hera YSS with mix for garrison. With none proc gear bonus, Zuka Hera for proc for garrison arc stars. So my thought process, right, in arc, if you're looking at garrisons, either one, you are going for versatility, a versatile garrison that you can just dump, anyone can dump stuff in, right? Or 2, you are going for speed, hot, dirty, nasty speed, right? And they just captured the arc. Okay, so the timer has started 7.5 minutes before we got to rotate in for arc again. And let's look at lanes again. Let's look at bot lane. All right, we're gonna show off all the lanes, and then I'll finish my thought. There's top lane. So you're either going for versatility for people to dump. If you are going to do versatility, then your strategy should be around mobility, speed, and troop size, right? So you're going to see a lot of Belisarius, CC, JC, like individual marches running just to run really fast to fill a garrison across the map, right? If you're looking for just really thick garrison, like you just want it to hold, right? You don't want to have to worry about everybody having to fill and organization and comms and all that, then you're looking at more like a thicker, a Jad. I think Jad kind of, I don't know if I necessarily like Jad. I like Jad in a forward position. I don't necessarily like her in a back, very stronghold type position. I think the real dunked that arc. Yeah, they put their elbow in it. Put their elbow in it. Look at Mimi. Did Mimi learn? Bro, Mimi's rotating 6 minutes. Bruh. Look at this rotation from Mimi. Oh, my bad. So early. Bro, 93L could be watching my stream and be finding out that they rotated that. Bro, that's so early. So early. I want to see if 93L takes advantage of this. They should be. Oh yeah, boy. Oh yeah, boy. Oh yeah. Now, if there is one thing that I would like to see 93L implement into their strategy, it would be the delayed rally onto the Shrine of War. I think that is what's going to ultimately, they're already really good at mid, but if they add that to their strategy, it's going to make them really good. So usually what I suggest is around like the 3.5-4 minute mark, you set that 1 minute rally and you do it with an archer rally, right? Here's the key, archer rally. You want it to smash, hit hard. Archer rally, send it 3.5 minutes, let it go. Have a couple of marches go with it and you hit and swarm. And the second that structure goes down, you are already pushing the envelope in mid. You're already pushing it. The timing is what's gonna make that really, really good, okay? But 93L adding that takes them from good to a really good team, right? Adding that timing component to it. All right, let me zoom out a little bit. That way we can see some lanes real quick. Let's look at it again. Bot lane, they just pulled that altar you saw, but look what it's doing to these guys, right? They can no longer rotate mid. They need to reset this, right? But see, here's the delay. I want you to pay attention to the time. Once it gets to 3.5 minutes or 3 minutes, we're gonna zoom back out. And I want y'all to see what I'm talking about in regards to where the troops are at on the field. Structure game for second arc. I'm gonna call it right now. Let's see. All right, so we are about to hit the 3.5 minute mark. I think around the 3 minute mark is probably when I would time it. Because the majority of the marches will already be in middle, and then you're gonna catch them off guard. And then the second that shrine drops, you jump on it. You gotta jump on it. Oh no, they're sending. They're sending, fam. They what? They say they don't want this smoke. But look at it. Look at the timing. Let's go, boys. Ooh. Guess who it is? Oh, bro, he's gonna smoke him. Here he goes. Here he goes. Watch what happens right here. They want it all. Yes, Frozen. Give them nothing, but take from them everything. This is why I said you need like 3 or 4 marches to swarm with it, because if they haven't all gone, this rally will get smoked. But look, even with just the rally, it was already what, half? So if you had one designated person to run with the rally and swarm the structure, this thing would get smoked. But look at all these marches. Look, they're getting absolutely boned. OL needs R4, R5 to use skills. The rules registration. Yeah, it is what it is. But look, they waited for it. I love it. All right, we are getting in battle for Middle Earth. Let me position this well so y'all can see it. 2 minutes before the arc spawns. I'm excited to see what's going on. If you're excited too, do me a favor, smash that like button on the stream, share it out with a friend. We are seeing a potential monster upset here. 93L, half the power, up by 5,000 points right now, with the second arc being worth 3,500. So even if Mimi gets this, they are still going to be completely down. Oh man, put it in the chat, guys. Who do y'all got winning the second arc? Is it 93L or is it Mimi? We got a minute and a half before this arc is going to spawn. You should start seeing the aggression coming out very soon. I think they're trying to bait out a skill. There's Total Vision, Heaven's Grace. It's gonna come. I think they're both gonna counter each other. Heaven's Grace should be the next one popped. To the death. Do it. Oh, Bogdan. Do they have a full skill bar? That's the trick. Oh, they went dust up. I like this. Total Vision, dust up, and bog down. This is a huge L. If I had to call it right now, 93L based on skill usage. 93L based on skill usage. Or I could be completely wrong. But my thing is, I think 93L is going to tail out a little bit in the beginning because of To the Death. But at the very end, I think it's going to bust with Mimi. Let's see. And thank you again for subbing, JG. All right, I'm seeing more. Oh, I'm seeing more sad faces on the side of. Oh no! Oh no! Bust a nut! Oh no! 20 seconds before the arc spawns. We do have all 4 altars on the side of 93L though. Ooh. Oh yeah, no, Mimi got this one. Nope. Bust a nut. They out. They outie 5,000. See, Mimi will win second arc. Okay, because I see 2296 playing with no R4 from a team was concerned. It is what it is. Yeah, the R4 should already have it. There you go. There's Mimi grabbing. Let's zoom back out. They went full structure game. Look at, here's bot lane. Full structure game. Bot lane. Here's top lane. Mimi just reset that one, which is good. Let's look at the points per minute. 540 to 180. So if they can hold this arc, Mimi has to instantly capture this. There's no shot. They have to instantly capture this to even have a chance. Unless he wants to go to sleep. Kang's probably playing with like 5 accounts right now, so he's freaking out. I do like the split off from Mimi collapsing on these structures. They needed Heaven's Grace. Yep. This is exactly why I tell y'all, if you want to optimize your skills, stop using To the Death. Stop. Just stop. Switch it out for Heaven's Grace. Use it with Total Vision. Bruh. Hard counter to the death. Every time. Here comes the collapse. If you're 93L, I would park your troops on this side. Let Mimi crash into this wall, right? This wall of Jesus. And then from there, and you just start reinforcing from the side. 94L got, yes, they did have the 4 altars. Mimi got this. Yeah, Mimi got they got this one. The trick is they're gonna have to I think they're gonna have to instant capture this. Where are they taking it? Okay, so they are taking this to the obelisk. Let's look at structure game again. Look at the collapse though, looking nice. So 93L just needs to just clean the field out, right? And once they clean it out, bro, is that? Oh yeah, yeah. Got that belly swarm. Look at, and now look at. Oh, look. It's a wall of red. On vertical, this looks so good because it's just like the whole screen is red. The whole screen is red. I love this. So for a lot of people, they're probably looking at this structure and they're like, bro, what are they doing? This is an experienced team move right here, right? They aren't, if they stay back here and try to clear all these marches out, they are directly giving up the entire field. So what you do is you handle some, with the understanding that whatever marches come out of the obelisk instantly go back to help, right? So instead of holding back all your field, you're pushing forward with the dead marches coming back to reinforce and help with the swarm. But you aren't giving up the entire map, right? So it's a very strategic move on the side of a lot of the high arc level teams, because that is the difference in a lot of map pressure for a lot of teams that don't understand that. They want to clear out the field, and by the time they clear it out, a fresh new wave has come, so you're always on your back foot. So that is the reason when you hear me cast, I always say you got to be aggressive, especially if you have overwhelming force, right? You clear some out, then you push forward, and then you have your dead marches come and bring it back. So who would you replace a march with? Ethel Trajan. It depends. If you're trying to reinforce Lee, I would do, if you're reinforcing like garrisons and stuff, I would do a CC JC. If you're going for just like, if you're doing no open field fighting, right? I would do a CC JC so you can get more troops on the field and they're fast and they can reinforce. If you think that you're going to be getting hit, right, and you're going to have to do a little fighting, I would do either a CC or Belisarius with an Attila back. And then that will give you a little bit more sustainability if you think you're going to get hit. I probably would do a CC Attila on that front if you're going to do that. I think Belly is still really good. I think once the new Belly comes out, you're going to see a lot of Belly Attilas running all over the place. Especially with the museum and all that stuff, you're going to see it. You're going to see it 100%. Just FYI, VC 96 Sobek team with, they're getting smashed again. Oh, bro. Yeah, I know they lost earlier. It was a no-show, right? The first one? No. It's a VC 96. So they're in Sobek, and they basically have the amount of Eyes of Talent is 60 GT, but in Sobek. So like everybody put their coins on them and they got smashed. They no-showed on one, and I guess they're getting smashed right now. All right, so let's look at the points per minute. So we got a 7K, 8K lead in favor of 93L right now. Let's look at this arc. They are holding, dude, I'm not liking this plan at all if you're on the side of Mimi. Bro, they're holding this arc. If they hold it for 9 minutes, that gives them an opportunity for one more arc. And with the bump being what it is right now, Mimi needs 2 more arcs in order to win. They aren't going to beat 93L with 1 arc, even if it's only 3 arcs. Welcome everybody to the stream. Thank you again for coming and hanging out with us. 63 beautiful fucking people in here. 30 likes on the stream. Let's see if we can get that to 50. I know y'all can. And I greatly appreciate y'all, all the love and support y'all been sharing this season. Hopefully y'all are enjoying the cast. I know y'all could be on the official Rise of Kingdoms chat and we're with any other creator, but y'all chose me, and that means the world to me. So hopefully y'all are enjoying the cast. Look at Mimi. They're running it down right now on bot lane. You want to see Mimi do exactly what they're doing right now. Push forward, start blocking. They need to start getting some ticks on altars. They really do, to pull this lead back. And I believe they just captured the arc, which is why the score just changed. So they are still down by 4,000 points. They're still down by 4,000 points. This next arc is worth 4,000 points. So you really want to nil up that structure game, make it all about mid. And I think they captured a little bit sooner because the skill bar. I don't think they want 93L to have the skill bar. Let's look at skill bars right now. I know on vertical you can't see it. So to the death, Mimi still has 2 skills they haven't used. And 93L also has 2 skills that they have not used. So this one's going to be a very interesting one. I don't know which 2 they haven't used yet. But I would say this, if you have skills that you aren't using, get some low level skills. Help yourself out, because you're not helping yourself out by using, oh my God, by using skills that you aren't even using. Get some running charge, get some speed, get some hot, dirty, nasty. Add the provision skill, add something that you think you're going to use. Because utilizing half of your skills isn't going to help. All right. Zoom back up to this altar real quick. Getting pulled by Mimi, getting reset. They are waiting 35 seconds for this one. All 4 altars are on the side right now. I know I'm vertical, but all 4 altars are on the side of Mimi right now. One just flipped over. This one just flipped over for 93L. But here's that awkward timing again. We keep talking about it. 5.5 or a little under 6 minutes before the arc's gonna pop. We got a Matilda Garrison. GG's. Before the arc spawns. Now Mimi is kind of on the foot on the gas because now their marches are dying, going back. Now 93L has a ton of marches that are going to need to either rotate back, which I don't think they are. I think they're going to push for structures. But that means they're going to be a little bit delayed in the mid. So here's 93L recouping their structure back. This one getting, this one might. I think this one will get the reinforcement and be okay. Got a little swarm on this one. Who do y'all think? What is going to happen? What is it coming down? Final arc between Mimi and 93L. Who do you got, fam? Who do you got? Put it in the chat. It's all coming down to this. Super exciting. Oh, get them, boys. Get them. Let's go. Flip that structure. All right, push. Hit all these marches. The call should be right here. Hit all these marches. Hit them all. Kill them off. The call, don't rotate mid. Yeah, go to this choke point and start blasting everybody coming through this. I see the reason I didn't like this is because I think they're wasting a lot of time running when their marches are gonna die and have to come back towards middle. So I don't necessarily like this play. Because right now, if you are this ball, this call should be getting made. If you're this ball, it should be getting made to rotate back and crush all these marches because you will have enough time to rotate back towards middle. But I do like the play from 93L. They are gonna look at them squirm. Charge! Dun-dun-dun! Look at this. Hit them while they're AFK. They're gonna have the smoke. But does 93L have the marches? Let's zoom out. Bro, look at how many blue marches there are. That's the reason I don't necessarily like this play. They should be killing these off to start rotating towards mid. Oh, bro. They're going to get squished right here. Yeah, just fight, bro. Oh, see, that's why I don't like that. Should have just yellow out as many as you can. Just kill them off. You got plenty of time to come back. You're already yellow. See, this is the play call. If your marches are already yellow, just yellow out as many as you can. You got plenty of time to start rotating back towards middle. Yes, crash in there, brother. Coming like a wrecking ball. Because being in mid with yellow marches is no benefit to your team. That's why I don't like that. Your role right here is to make as many marches yellow as possible. Fire off the AoE, baby. Oh yeah, boy. Just die. Just kill them off. Good. There you go. You got about 1.5 minutes to get your marches back. You'll be right there on time. And that's okay. But now you giving Mimi yellow marches. Hopefully this is paired up with the skill usage. I'm hoping for Heaven's Grace, bro. If 93L doesn't pop Heaven's Grace, I'm a little worried. All right, let's look at the bots. Let's look at lanes real quick. Got bot lane right here. This is what it's looking like. We got top lane right here looking all red. Ooh, chef's kisses looking all red. We got mid getting all mucked up, bro. Look at these red marches just being an absolute nuisance right here, dude. Mimi's in shambles right now. Let's see. Dude. I want to see what they're doing. I give them props for holding steady. I give them props for holding steady because they are getting shaboinged in the back end right now. I want to see this guy yeah, see, he's so low. He should just be killing his marches off. Just dive into the murder ball. Just kill all these off. Because you never know. You may need a second wave of marches to come for this. Oh, yeah. Oof. This, you get those KVK feelings. You get them KVK feelings, you know what I mean? Where you're just like, charge, and you dive into the murder ball and you know you're getting your cheeks clapped, but you just gotta go in there. Just Just got to YOLO, yeet and delete. That is what you literally got to do. All right, so they did reset one of the structures on the bottom or on the top. We are seeing some sentries getting popped. There you go. They popped it there. Moving forward. I like it. Ooh. Ramping up. We got 53 seconds before the arc spawns. For those of y'all who can't see it. 53 seconds on the vertical stream before this arc's gonna spawn. I kind of like this. This delay right here is gonna let those marches that were just killed off a minute ago, the one that we were talking about, to rejoin the ball. Oh shit, here we go. All right, bogged down, getting popped from both sides. Let's see what skills. Total vision. Oh, bro. I don't know if they're gonna beat him without Heaven's Grace or another big skill. I will say I am seeing a slightly more sad faces going out for Mimi, but I really do think they needed that extra skill. Oh, are they gonna do it again? Oh, who's pulling the arc? I think Mimi's pulling it. Oh, bro. Oh, they do. Mimi pulls it. They're running it. Oh my God, everyone's dying. They're dying. If they ain't trying, they're dying. Charge. You know, somebody kill that son of a bitch. You know, they're just yelling it right now. Somebody kill that piece of shit. There he goes. Drops the arc. The ball is moving. Where is Mimi going, bro? Oh man. Oh, I guess they're just saying YOLO. Wow, this is an early call. Okay, I like it. I like the confidence. And just like that, good Lord. So 93L didn't have Heaven's Grace, bro? Ugh. I talked too soon about the skill usage, bro. That's a huge blunder to me. That's wild. All right, well, that arc is worth 4,000 points, which will get Mimi within rock throwing distance of tying this up. And then it's all a last 11 minutes, fam. 11 minutes of occupation. I will say that all 4 altars are on the side of 93L. Not all of them have ticked over, so they really are gonna have to use their prowess and come over. Look, I'm not necessarily sure if I would do that. 20 seconds, I would wait for it to tick over, but it's okay. They got it, they're flipping it. We got structures here getting swarmed. Let's look at this one over here. Let's see if they can get a tick. A minute left. Ooh, that's gonna be a tough one. I think with all these marches, I think it will die with like 30 seconds left. But they do have this one ticking, and this one was fairly close, and just like that, ticking over. 720 to 2. Occupation game, baby. Occupation game. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? You getting beat up by backup garrisons, bro. They'll just straight up just throwing Mayweathers at your face. 93L looking nice right now. They looking nice. If 93L wins this, fam, you know what that sets it up for? A round 1 knockout for Mimi. A round 1 knockout in top 16 for the most. I believe they were the top registered team in a round 1 knockout, because that would mean they're gonna have to face a number 1 in one of the other groups. GG's. They're top garrisons, Bilbo? Where's 90? Is 93T using the backups? I'm just kidding with you, Bilbo. 93L, I love y'all. 93Z, you know what I mean? They're the silver division. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I know y'all thick AF, bro. Y'all the entire player base is literally, the population of Rock is literally inside of 1093. All right, let's see. So they did insta capture that. Oh, they might be able to pull one. It forces them to have to rotate mid, because if they use Master Strategist, they're going to lose. But they're only down by 3K. Let's look at the points per minute again. Oh, bro, that is thick. That is thick right there. But there is enough time for one more arc. All right, we see 3 arcs are still on the side of 93L. In this situation, I do like playing on the back foot on this one, because all you're concerned about is holding structures, right? 93L, look how deep they are, bro. That's what she said. Look how deep they are, bro. Just in there. Just look. This is what I'm talking about from the previous cast that we did earlier. When I talk about positioning, if you put SV68 versus 93L, positioning wise, it's night and day. It's night and day. It's not something it's something that's easily fixed, but it's easy for me to say it, but it's easier for me to show you what it looks like. Right now they're having to pummel in through the crowd in order to just get to the structure. And indirectly, right, you are also helping 93 because they need to kill their marches off in order to start rotating, as we have 6 minutes left before the arc spawns. They're still holding 3, bro. They are still holding them. Wow. Kudos, 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 kudos. Don't think the arc matters. Well, the arc is going to be worth 4,500 points. So yes, it matters. It's going to matter. It'll matter. Let me see if anybody's provisioning. Mimi usually never provisions. So there is slight provisioning happening on 93L, which I do like, right? I would normally say it wouldn't if you have like a decent provisioner. But in this situation, when the arc's worth 4,500 points, it's going to bring them pretty close. I think they need to neutralize some of these altars first, though. They can't afford for 93L to have all these ticks as the mid rotates. There you go. Nil it up. Once that altar ticks over, it'll be nilled up, and then the last arc, if they get it out, is going to put them over the top. 93P match is also good. Who is P fighting? Sorry about that. Who's 93P fighting? Competing against. See, Mimi clears them out. They need to make sure that this ticks back over in favor for them. This one's already ticking, so 2 altars. Push in on this one. This one might drop. We'll see. Actually, no, not. No, they're gonna swarm it out. They're swarming with CC, brother. Hell no. Hell no. 90 LN? Ooh. Yeah, I'll be close for sure. Now the trick is, here's the trick, right? They're gonna have to execute Master Strategists in order for this to even matter. There is not gonna be enough time unless they absolutely destroy them in mid in like less than a minute. They're not gonna have enough time to run. Unless they have running stride. Maybe they have running stride. Who knows? Who knows? Here we go. Let's look at our lanes again. 2-2 on bot lane. But look at the rotation coming in from both sides. Here comes top. 2-2 structure game. Rotation in mid. Bro, I really hope 93L uses skills. Bro. If they pop the same skills, it's GG's. It's chalked. It's gonna come down to this, fam. It all comes down to this. T1 Cav March in 1 minute 30. If you add Swift Stride, though, it cuts it. Titch. $130 with no skills. I've seen it captured at 115 before with Swift Stride. Going to the outpost, though. Not going to any other structure. Going solely to the outpost. But that's a skill that you gotta use skill points for. So they may not you know, like you got to guarantee the win first. But it's going to be real tight. If I was Mimi, I would be pushing this right now. Because if you're 93L, what you should be thinking right now is I am going to draw this out as long as possible. Because all we need to do is stall. We don't need to win the arc. We just need to stall the arc. So the longer Mimi lets them sit there, the better off it is for 93L, because it's less time that they're going to have to fight. Mimi should be pushing this so that all the marchers are weak by the time the arc spawns. So that it is a quick pull and drag and go. And not having to not get killed by 1,000 marches. But they're going to let them sit, fam. Let's look at the structure game real quick. We're going to zoom back out. Still 2-2. 2-2. Mimi looks like they're bringing the house right now. It's going to come down to this, fam. All right, put in chat. For how many? Wait, 3, for 4,500 points. For 4,500 points. Who is going to take this arc? Is it 93L or is it Mimi? Put your vote in the chat. It all comes down to this last arc. All comes down to this last arc. I will say this. Last match, they almost executed the master strategist right off the rip as the arc's gonna spawn. At about the 20-second mark, they started popping it, or no, it was like 15 seconds. They popped it, and as soon as the guy would have grabbed it and gone in, Heaven's Grace from Mimi. Oh, bro. Ooh. Oh, dude, they should have used that on the second one. They should have used Heaven's Grace on the second one, bro. That would have hard counter Mimi's in the mid. All right, let's zoom out a little bit. That way you can see some fighting. There you go. See some dead marches here. There we go. They're both looking pretty equal right now. 20 seconds till the arc spawns. Mimi getting crushed. It's gonna be a back and forth right now. I want to see. So here's the trick. If 93L can get a pull, that's also a stalls tactic, but they are dying off really quick now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They're gonna have to send a second wave. They actually, let me look at the structure game real quick. Ooh, they might be able to inch them off with just structures. They might not need this. But a minute 30, the CC, take him down. There you go. Now it's about a stall tactic. If you were 93, oh, if you were 93L, just grab it. No one cares, just grab it. Stall tactic. You gotta grab it. It wastes 10 seconds, and then you're just drip, drip, drip. You need at least one stall. At least one more. Nobody's grabbing the arc. Oh no! What a blunder! Oh no! Bro, nobody grabbed the arc. I don't think he's gonna have enough time now. Nobody grabbed it. Hopefully it's a CC that grabs it. A Joan? Bro, you have all those marches and a Joan picks it up? Good Lord. Oh, we just noticed it. Let's go. Bro, of all the marches to pick that up, chat. For all the time that they didn't, oh man. I bet you there's a CC somewhere in here too. How much you want to bet? Dang, dude. So learn things, points of note for 93L for the future. We'll talk about it here. Let's get tail of the tape. GG's. GG's, boys, GG's. Let's fucking go. All right. So Mimi, 2 arcs to 1. 93L. Oh my God, look at the occupation. Good Lord. Good Lord, look at that occupation. Oh my gosh. 9,000 difference. 93L in favor. Provisions, fairly low. We kind of expected that because nobody was really there at the start of the match. 88, 87, 87, severely wounded total kills. Look at the units healed. You can't tell me, chat, that ain't dedication right there. That ain't dedication right there. If Mimi wouldn't have held the arc for 5 minutes on the second arc, I'm telling you, that's why I absolutely hate it when teams hold arcs. What could have been? What could have been? I see more teams fail holding arcs than succeeding. My betting strategy to bet against Mimi is always working well. I told y'all, I called it. I literally chose this one because of that. Because Mimi always finds a way to lose to an alliance that is under 3 billion every season. Every season. But yeah, tail of the tape on that one. All right, let's go see if there was any other surprises out there today. See how our bets look. Oh, I haven't gotten them yet. All day, every day. All right, so who was the other one? 698. I think y'all said that was a no, was it a no-show? I don't even know. Let's see. That's why they're on the 93. Yeah, I don't steer y'all wrong anytime. I tell y'all every time there's an up. Lost. Wow, Lost. Okay. Hey, they put up a good fight here. For those of y'all in vertical that you can't see, Lost put up a pretty good fight. I didn't think it was gonna be close, but losing by what? 9? That's not bad at all. 16 OT. VL, no show. AX kind of suspected that one. Now it comes down to them versus a no show. So AX should take second in this position. I think these are already solidified a lot of groups. So winners advancing through Group A. 93T and 16OT will be advancing through. It's just a matter of who takes first and who takes second. VL and AX would be advancing, and I know you said, "Oh, Boba, it's a 1." Well, yeah, because AX just beat the other team that had 1 win, and then AX is, I'm pretty sure, going to have to play the TG next week. Yes, so they'll no show, and then AX will get the 2 wins that they need to advance in second. So then VL will be 1, AX will be 2. 1188, E68 will both be clashing over to see who takes 1 and 2. Those guys are moving on. And then 698. Oh my God. Did I not tell y'all, chat, that this was going to be a great match? I told y'all this was going to be a great match. I hated to pick a winner on this one because I thought this one was going to be phenomenal as well. But this one, I told y'all was going to be good. That is a very well fought match. Both of those teams should be advancing. But let me see, is MX playing E301? They are. So winner of that match will then be advancing. Who did MX beat though? MX beat the no-show. Okay, so then it comes down to that. So this group is still open. The winner between these two next week? Let me see, hold on. That's why 698K didn't show in our Kingsline fight. Hey, it is what it is. Guess what? There will be another KVK here in a month. You know what I mean? It's nothing special. Nothing special. 93P and 1301 lost. They dipped after 2 hours. Guess they needed to save for Osiris. Like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I would. Hell yeah. Get better rewards anyways. You know what I mean? 93L looking. And they're going to fight a no-show. So they will take 1 in the pool. The next one is going to be actually, hold on. Is it this one? I'm not going to lie to you, chat. This could be one of the bigger bets next week that I may potentially dabble in as well. And I probably should stop saying that because I'll keep jacking up my odds. But this one, CN is a very good squad. I think they're going to be really, really tight. Like, look at how well they played 93L. Look at how well they played 93L. LN93 versus 93P. I definitely think this is going to be a really good match next week. And here's the reason why. There was one team that beat 93L consistently in mid, and they did the same thing that Mimi just did. And they lost the exact same way that Mimi just lost, right? So it's going to be interesting to see which one of these teams adapts and kind of changes, because both of them literally lost to 93L in the same exact fashion. Wow. Oh my. This is only, I need to see if I can find the screenshot. If those of y'all who have never seen the hardest, cringiest Osiris League loss in Rock history, I think it was 2 seasons ago, a team lost by 1 point in Osiris League. Bro, I would have thrown my hands up and just let Jesus take the wheel. They literally lost by 1 point. And I was like, but losing by 30, bro, that's still heartbreaking. The good point, and here's the only good thing, I think they still have a shot next week. 07 KT. So yeah, the winner of next week moves forward. So that would be very interesting to see who takes this one, whether it's 93P. I have my money on 93P, but we'll see. Wib, that one's gonna be a good fight too. So this one is Wib versus 1718. This will be a good standard, a bar for both of these teams to see kind of where they're at, because Wib, coming from Anubis, now fighting Horus, like big boy Horus teams, I think this is gonna be a brawl next weekend too, to see who's gonna take first and second on this one. And then, of course, we saw JST Vita battle it out today. Vita surprising us all. And I think that those two will be there. And then JST will probably take the one just because Vita will probably be the closest one. Good God. All right, let's see. Let's look at Anubis real quick and see if there's any surprises. SP50, DQ. These two should make 1 and 2 right here. That's the way you should see it. GV77 should take that one. 489. This one should be between those two, yeah, and this one should win pretty easily next week. This will be an interesting one. I will say this one today is going to be, so who's playing next week against the no-show? The no-win is 96, which is against B2B. Okay, so we might need to look at the, hold on. B2B, they won by 8, so they're 8K plus. Let me see, 8K plus. What was the no-show? It was 96. They're up. That was 30K, so that puts them up by 30K, lowers them. Bro, they have a good shot. Even if B2B loses this week, they have a great shot. If 96KG just decide like they lose and they're just like, you know what, I'm not showing up next week, like they no-showed today. If they no-showed today and no-show next week, B2B, even if they lose today, will win out of net points. So that's going to be an interesting one. If 96KG, if B2B can keep this close, even if they win or lose, if 96KG don't show next week, the net points will be what decides who goes through. So we might see 89 VC get knocked out. Or actually, no. Sorry. Hold on. Before I speak. Oh, so we may see these two teams flip-flop position 1 and 2 based on net points. Both of these teams, I'm pretty confident are going to make it through, and this one will get knocked out. But the net points will toss and flip them between 1 and 2. Pardon my French. Mimi seems to shit the bed in KVK and in ARC. LN93 got about 1K more provisions. I'm telling y'all, fam, that's what it comes down to. This one, I think, is going to be a really... This is by far the best pool in groups right now, is this one. 1E8, 60MX, and DVL. Because DVL gave 1E8 a run for their money, and honestly, I kind of think that they might actually win today against 60MX. I think it's going to be really close, but DVL is really good, and 60MX I don't think is what they used to be. So I like my Habibis. They're both in both, but I honestly, if I had to pick a winner, I'm going to go with DVL on this one. So it's going to make this one interesting, because then you have who plays LX next week. Then it comes down to that one. DVL. We could see 60MX get knocked out if they lose today. Or we could see a 3-way tie if MX somehow beats 1E8 next week, and then we have a 3-way tie at 2 wins apiece. And then it comes down to net points. Oh, the storylines. All right, the last 2 groups, pretty clean cut. I'm not sure between S2S and 77OV. I think that one will be pretty solid. So we'll see on that one. And then 60 GT should be hands down, should win that one pretty handily. Yeah, let's see if our bets came in. We did our risques. There it is. There it is, boys. Dubs. 3 out of 4, I'll take it. And the only reason I pulled this one is because the odds were probably the best. But yeah, dubs all around. Oof. 93 never fails. Never fails to... There you go. Never fails me. All right. Next week's gonna be the big money maker next week. I'm telling you. Did plus 4K this week. Still waiting on B2B versus... Who did you pick? Hard care. I think that one was a 50-50 split, which is why I didn't do that one. Let's see. Did any of the less favorites, a lot of them won. They won. Just TBL. I suspected a lot of the odds favorites would win this week, which is why it was hard for me to like pick bets. Oh, there you go. LN pulled it. That one. See Anubis. That one I kind of suspected, but the odds were just too like. It's all right. Victory. Ooh, there's one. 62YS pulled it. 4-1. That's pretty good. Win. One less on this one. SP50. Yeah, it was a 50-50 split basically on both of those. Coin flip for real, but I doubt B2B is any good, even if BC isn't as strong. I think B2B, I think it's difficult because I want to say comms, like comms are important, but a lot of times it depends on your team, right? A lot of times comms are split where some teams will do it where only the lane leaders can chat, like nobody else can make call outs, it's just them. Other times everybody opens it up and you make like micro call outs and stuff like that. So it just depends on how the team is built. I've always found that in games like this, limiting the amount of voices that can talk is better because people don't necessarily understand what I call like micro call outs. Like if you watch Call of Duty or anything like that, you're not having somebody on the chat or on the voice comms going, hey, there is 5 marches over here on the left-hand side of the map, and they're marching forward towards the structure on the left and the back. Like they're not, it's not sentences, right? It is condensed. It is 5 marches, obelisk top, right? It's very concise. So That's the only time I would ever say I would open comms up, is if your team is used to doing that. Bot side shrine rally, whatever. I don't know, but you would have your comms like that. Yeah, especially with 30 players, it makes it really chaotic. But yeah, that's usually why you'll do that. But yeah, fam, hey, I appreciate y'all. Do me a monster favor before y'all head out. Smash that like button. Hold on. Let me flip this. Before y'all head out, fam, do me a monster favor. Smash that like button on the streams. Lets me know that y'all are enjoying the cast and everything about them. And yeah, we're ramping up for an exciting week 3 next week on seeing who exactly is going to be moving in the top 16, seeing bracket breakdowns, all that kind of stuff. And really diving into the meat of the Osiris League. I'm very excited to be here with y'all. Hopefully y'all are enjoying, being along for the ride. Thank you again for supporting us. And hopefully y'all are enjoying all the vertical streams and all that kind of stuff. We will be doing that moving forward. And if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. Greatly appreciate it. We're going to be bringing y'all more Fortnite content and other things as well. And hopefully y'all have a great rest of your day, great rest of your night, Burrito Gang. We'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all have a great one. Bye.